Hey guys, it's your boy Malik on Fleek 3.0. We're back at it with 2K19 Fantasy Draft. We're 1-1. We're going against the 76ers.
Tonight's broadcast will feature the Vancouver Ravens as they go up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. For the 76ers, they come in off a win in their last game against the Hawks. After splitting their first two...
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with us, basketball expert and former late-night comedy writer, people don't know this, Bill Simmons.
Yeah, as soon as I left, Kimmel's show took off, so I think I was the reason.
You built the foundation for it, let's be honest.
I was there for the early years.
You said it was a very influential time in your life, a very good thing for you to do.
Oh, it's fantastic. I learned a lot. I learned how to not get my jokes on the air, and I learned a lot about humility.
Chicago.
They executed on the road, stay focused, stay consistent with who you are.
Good defense, good
No
defense.
doubt. I mean, they played to their strengths, and that's what helped them get this road win. I loved how they played for each other.
Let's check out Vancouver's
No.
Antetokounmpo out there with Yao. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. You know, Bill, the Sixers, they've embraced the symbol of the bell here in Philadelphia, ringing it before big games and after big wins.
Well, if they haven't embraced this year, it was confetti. Because it came back to haunt them in Game 3. Yeah, the confetti game from the Philly-Boston series. They shoot the confetti, the game's not over, Boston wins in overtime. And I promise you will never see confetti at a basketball game in Philadelphia ever again in your life.
So it's Philadelphia now, after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Pressey against Jordan. Pulls up. And Burrow gets it to go on the assist by Pressey. Bill, with last year's do-or-die season finale between Minnesota and Denver, final game of the regular season, momentum is gathering for a play-in tournament and for the last 2 spots. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I wrote about this in 07. I had a whole, I called it the entertaining.
Let's go push them out about
where basically Jordan. The first 7 seeds were guaranteed, and the 16 teams that didn't make it out of the 2 conferences, they just went head-to-head, single elimination. And then you have the final 2 games in New York City, and you blow it out, and you have a fun thing with it. I think that Minnesota-Denver game is important, and maybe the solution is, the 6 seeds guaranteed.
Yo, this man's leading in 3-pointers.
And then you have 7, 8, 9, 10 in each conference, and you just have playing games.
Giannis
7
leading in
10.
3-pointers.
You have 8 versus 9. You do it over the course of a couple days. You use the TV revenue from that, because you could get good money from that to maybe shorten the season.
Great
which
idea.
Would be, for me, the #1 thing I would change about the league. I think we should have a 70-game season. You could talk me into 76, but there's too many games. There's too many nights where the players... I just think basketball's really hard to play.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Armstrong's checked in. Now here's Rondo. Outside for George. Shoots the 3.
Money.
And again,
let's go, George.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George in pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give him.
Dandridge against Jordan. Here's Dandridge. And that one drops for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Antetokounmpo finds Rondo. This one for 3.
Oh, come on, Rondo.
And here is Goodrich.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
Nah, that's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Vancouver leads by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Vancouver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Let's go, Paul.
It was huge, no doubt.
Let's go, Paul.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Bill, you've done quite a few player interviews over your life, and I'm sure there are some guys that...
Oh, come on, y'all.
Yeah. I think we're in a really cool generation with basketball players where there are these really thoughtful guys who aren't afraid to share stuff. You know, some of the guys try to protect their images and their kind of their manufactured reputations, I would say, to some degree, but for the most part, the candidness of some of these guys, you can't hide on a podcast. If I have you for an hour, you're not going to be able to dodge stuff. You're going to have to talk.
You challenge people, which is that's the beauty of the podcast.
Well, and I don't have notes, so I do it. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, and we're going. And you got to be ready.
That's how Larry King used to do it.
Yeah. So some guys are ready. Like Durant was great. Durant was ready to talk, and we did 5 podcasts, and everything's on the table with him. But my favorites are somebody like Kyrie came in, really smart, kind of sort of ready to go, but not totally, but then got into it. And those are usually the best ones.
Oh, God, no.
Check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, DA, thanks.
Money.
I want to get back to what we were chatting
Rondo, why?
about today's...
I might take him out. He's trash. Put in Kyle Korver again. Wait, I need to take out Yao too. He's trash. Put in freaking Haslam.
NBA players are so media ready, whether it be interviews or social media. Your take is really interesting.
I think in general, all these guys, the guys now are so used to talking to people and being in front of people. And, they're not surprised by questions, and they know how to handle themselves. They know how to not get in trouble.
Maybe they've grown up with you, though, too. You've been relevant for many years.
Well,
they've grown up with your stuff.
To be honest, a lot of them just know me as the white guy on NBA Countdown.
Come on, that was a
They
good
might
steal.
not have read me, but they remember like that year I was with Jalen Rose. But what's weird
I
is...
think you'd be surprised more.
Well, you know this too. When you're on TV, the credibility you get from being on TV, I wasn't prepared for within the NBA. I think that's true, yeah. I think it's like, oh, he's on TV, he's okay. And maybe they don't agree with you all the time, but you pass some imaginary checkpoint with those guys.
Well, you may think that TV was your validation. This is going to be your validation. 2K. This is it.
Oh my God.
This is better than winning a Pulitzer Prize.
Hey, Bill, thanks for coming by. Fantastic stuff as usual. We really appreciate your time.
Appreciate being on. Go Celtics.
You can't root on these guys.
Boom!
That's my team.
Alley-oops to Giannis
There
is
is
the
always a
best. It's
spirited
like alley-ooping
discussion
to
when Bill's
LeBron.
involved. Not afraid to share his personal views.
Yes, Kevin, he has broken the internet once or twice. This guy is no stranger to controversy. But I will say this, he is passionate about the NBA.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
It really is, Greg. These squads are evenly matched. They are going at it right now.
Antetokounmpo passes to Haslam, and the shot goes in.
I'll tell you, he takes the window of opportunity and delivers a nice pass into the post.
Here's Archibald, guarded by Korver. Archibald.
Whoa!
Well, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
George against Bird. A rebound by Baker. Baker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pressey kicks to Ewing.
I might have them go back out. Yeah, I'll come back in.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Oh, is their ball still?
Three-pointer.
No, let's go. He missed
Put
it.
up in time, but doesn't fall.
Yeah, lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
So that'll be it for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming in. They wanted to be patient with the basketball, move it around, and get high percentage looks. Obviously, that's going to be big.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
And that'll...
We welcome you back to Philadelphia.
Alright, I came back talking for my team.
That City Hall
I just had to put back out. We need to get these rebounds in. We need to get these rebounds in. Defensive settings. Tight that. Tight. Tonight. All we needed.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly
Let's go.
on the offensive side, as good as
Jordan,
it is.
that's you.
Bringing the effort.
And one. Never mind.
There are certain guys who can dominate a half or even an entire game by generating second chances.
They got Ewing. Bird is out there with Baker. Then it's Pressey, and it's Archibald, and at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him
Oh my God.
mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance. If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup.
Yeah.
Yo!
By the 76ers.
Boy,
Bro, what is that?
Step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
Kept alive. Baker passes to Ewing.
Like, Jesus. Yo!
Side wing.
Can you get a rebound, though?
Over Yao. And
Thank
he
you.
overshot that one, missing.
You know, coming out of the break, you want a fast start. They go one.
Oh, Jordan, no. Jordan, no. He should have had that. That'd have been clean.
Outside Korver. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
Ah.
Boy, they're slow coming out of halftime. Just 0 for 3 to start this half.
Philadelphia getting another chance here. Passes it to Ewing. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Here's Archibald. He's hit again. Here's Baker. Oh, and it looks like it's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely.
Call a timeout.
On the way
So we
down,
don't get
already
rebounds.
in the air, they're committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
Vancouver trails by 4. Out of bounds.
He was pushed.
And here's what the schedule for Vancouver
Wow.
is looking like. On Monday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup,
that's crazy, bro.
They want to come out and make a big
He ain't making
in
it.
that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
The 3 from George.
Yo!
So
can you get a rebound, please?
Here's Bird.
Bird made that.
The top of the key.
Oh my God.
And now a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always
and one.
Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
So in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Vancouver shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Here's Armstrong. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to Goodrich. Pass to Armstrong. Count the pass.
Oh my God. He got it and one.
Goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. George looking around to the inside. And there's the whistle.
Foul!
Second violation.
What are you doing? I'm getting pushed.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's
This man made a whole layup from far away.
Vucevic has got his first points in this one.
And this is where you milk the clock.
Absolutely. You use as much of that ticker as you can. That's just good offense. I'll tell you, when he gets in that deep, there simply has to be some help defensively. The size mismatch is just too great there.
Takes it from 10.
Oh, I was about to say.
And a deep
Money.
3 from Korver.
Let's go! Keep it within 3.
Now it's just a 3-point 76ers lead. We're at the end of the third, and we still got a close one. 76ers on top, up 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be
That's
back
what
in
I'm
no
talking
time
about.
at the start of the fourth quarter. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Boy, GA, how about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And Vancouver, who they've got, now is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Jordan.
Yo, you can't make...
Antetokounmpo.
Are you serious?
Jordan.
You did not make a dunk?
Back to Antetokounmpo. And for the ball.
Foul! Wow, yo, you're trash. Like, you're genuinely trash.
Knocks it loose.
No.
76ers leading by 3.
Yes.
Here's Korver, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
We're down 1, guys. Don't let them score.
To the middle.
Let's go, yo! I apologize.
To the middle.
Let's go.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
And that Unleashed Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's Henry.
I swear to God. Oh, I was about to say.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And the bounce goes his way. Now it's a 3-point Vancouver lead.
You don't need the pressure.
And here are the 76ers now. Archibald passes to Ewing. Over now.
Wait, hold on. Time out. I know he didn't make that.
a few plays either way can start to turn the tide.
No, exactly. When it's this close, both teams are fighting hard. This is what you want to see.
Let's go!
Goes careening off the glass. Yao kicks to Jordan. To the middle.
Giannis! That's what I'm talking about. Your MVP. That was a good chase down block.
On the floor, he attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers have a return possession here.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia.
Oh, what?
Presses sub in for good.
Clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Yeah, I'm talking just a little bit. He was giving up a lot of size there, but with a basket being so important to them, he didn't let it throw him off.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Korver in the corner. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner.
No, that's not what I meant to do.
To the inside. Ewing. It's good!
Yo, you're tall. What are you doing?
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
Let's go!
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're down by 1. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what you take.
And usually you want to go for the two.
This game better hurry up because my camera's about to die.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's put on a true exhibition for us here tonight.
Come on, hurry up.
It seems like everything has been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Okay, well, let's
Oh my God, that was scary.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Rick Brown talking with his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tape. He said, I know you're...
Let's go!
Game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
You think they want to do everything they can to get it to their hot hand.
No!
Good job working the in-between area.
Yeah,
Why?
He's going to give that to him. He's got to take the opportunity. He uses his size and high release point on the jumper.
Now a timeout call by Vancouver. They're behind by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Oh, no! 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 He missed it! Wow!
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous.
Alright, Malik on Fleet 3.0 out. Like and subscribe. We'll get him next time. This is BS. We should have won this game.
These tight games won.